Hello to everyone. I'm Grandmaster Farrukh Amonatov with you, and again today we will see our World Cup online championship youth and cadets World Cup. So today some matches will be semi-final, but some match is a quarter-final. Honestly, some players was cheat and disqualified. So for this reason or some match will be like a quarter final. So it's very sad, like I don't know what to say. It's really very sad nowadays to see that young players cheating, and it's really very unpleasant, even for me, even for all of our chess fans. But what to do? So like you need to understand for yourself, like in the song, how deep is your love. So same for chess, how deep is your love for chess. So if you love this game, so try to play fair and no words, honestly. I'm really very sad, but okay, never mind. Let's will enjoy uh the games and hope that all our players will be fair and we'll see really very great games. And the main thing is a fair play. Okay, so as yesterday, I will choose some games. Some games we will see full games totally, and some of games we will see some fragments. I want to see today some Russian players. Maybe I will choose some games, but not decide yet, honestly. Uh, maybe we will see games in an open section, like a category under 18. Makovev Ilya, I know him, against Spikopoulos Nicholas. So I think this game we will check, and one more game I want to see from the girls. I don't. Okay, not decided yet. Okay, we will check a bit later. But first, I want to check Makaveev against Kopoulos Nicholas. This game will be main game for us. I want to see full game. Just will discuss with you. Makovev Ilya, I know him. Okay, I can't say that really very well, but I know him. Even we meet, and he's many years. He's a very talented player, and I remember that he was even world champion, even European champion. So it will be. I'm sure that it will be really very interesting game. Okay, we'll wait some few minutes or few seconds, I think, and they will start soon. Makovev playing first game by white color. Spyropoulos Nicholas by black. Honestly, I don't know any information about Nicholas. So, but if he playing in semi-final, of course he's strong player, and the winner of this match going in a final match, and the minimum he will get a silver medal, and the player who will lose today will play for the third place. Fight for the battle for the third place will be tomorrow, and the final match will be day after tomorrow. So we'll start, and already I see some few moves. Yeah, okay, they started, and Ilya played e4, e2, e4. Nicholas e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5. Okay, nice. Rui Lopez a6 and bishop a4. And I'm really very glad that it's not Berlin, but okay, even Berlin nowadays is um, popular, of course, and very often top players playing, and even young players also following it. But even in Berlin nowadays, we can see really big fight and many interesting new ideas. Okay, bishop a4, and Nicholas is thinking. Nicholas is thinking, but why? I don't know. But time going. Oh, d6 was there. Okay, just yeah. Okay, maybe some um some delayed there. But okay, c3. Okay. Give me a second. Just want to check. Okay, once again, I will do it. Yeah. Okay. Now this position, Nicholas played d6. Very rare move, honestly. And Ilya played c3. For your understanding, what was idea of d6 move? For example, if white will make something like short castle, for example, some normal, and move, black idea to play b5, bishop e3, and trade this light for a bishop, like knight a5, and white cannot save him. For this reason, Ilya played c3 instead of castle. He played c3. Why? Because after c3, if black will try to play b5, okay, he will have a choice to play bishop b3 or bishop c2. Honestly, yeah, okay. Bishop d7 was then d4, g6, and short castle. Yeah, okay. Now this position on a board, and okay, many options here for white, many plans. But usual plan for white in this position: rook e1, knight bd2, knight f1, bringing knight on g3 or e3. It's up of white, and playing on the king side or in the center. So position honestly is very rich and many possibilities for white. Usually black plan in this position, develop bishop on g7. Of course, it's logical if you play g6. So you need to develop your bishop on g7, and then black deciding or where to develop knight from g8. Maybe e7, maybe a knight going on f6. Okay, it's up of player. So Nicholas is thinking, yeah, and he played bishop g7. Wow. And Ilya played bishop g5 directly. Wow. Like provoking to develop knight. Okay, so after bishop g5, Nicholas played knight f6. Knight f6, knight f6. Okay, why not? Like as I said, black can decide where to develop his knight, e7 or f6. So Nicholas decide to develop knight on f6. Okay, so which next logical move for white? Okay, probably knight bd2. Knight bd2. Then again, same plan what I said before: rook e1, knight f1, and after bishop g5, maybe we can play knight e3 because we're not blocking our dark square bishop. We developed him already. So it looks logical for me. Capture pawn on e5 in this option may be not so great. I mean, yes, of course, white can think about bishop takes c6, bishop takes c6, d takes e5, d takes e5, and then take on e5. But it's maybe not giving something special. For example, how to play. If you will take on d8, rook takes d8, knight takes e5, okay, black can take on e4. And with pair of bishops on a board for black, no any risk in my opinion. For example, if you will play rook e1, okay, it's not a threat. Even black can make short castle. For example, bishop f6, rook takes e4, rook d1, check mating white king. So for this reason, no reason to play like this. No reason to play like this. And of course, Ilya played knight d2. It was in the game. So okay, simply trying to develop pieces. Yeah, maybe it's not so bad idea. Okay, so waiting short castle from black side. Nicholas, in my opinion, will make it automatically because okay, it's some kind of necessary move. Oh. Yeah, I understood right now why I'm trying to understand why he's thinking so long. Already something like 30 or 40 seconds he's thinking. So I understood he bit worry, in my opinion, about bishop takes c6. For example, if he will make short castle right now, White can try to take pawn on bishop on c6, bishop c6, and pawn takes e5. And maybe now it's working. Now it's working, pawn takes, and knight takes e5. Uh-huh. But even here, bishop takes e4. Is it possible? Bishop takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Knight takes e4, not so dangerous, because black can take on d1, and if rook a d1 or rook f d1, never mind, he will take on e4. So it's fine. If white will take on f6 with a check, bishop takes f6, and now again after rook a d1, black have a choice: take bishop or take knight, and maybe both moves is possible. So maybe it's fine also. Okay, let's see what he will decide. Okay, he decided to play h6 first. Oh, interesting. So he decided to play. Okay, wait. h6 he played. Bishop h4, and now he played b5, preventing any ideas like directly b5, bishop b3, and only after that he made a castle. Okay, so he was worried about this option, which we'll look together, and he decided to play b5. Okay, perfect. So now I got it. Okay, so which move we waiting now? So probably rook e1. He will play. Yeah, and Ilya played rook e1. Yes, with a simple idea to play knight f1 and then maybe knight e3, knight g3. Okay, he will see. Yeah, and Nicholas playing directly rook e8. Rook e8, okay, not so bad. It looks very logical because if white will decide to play anyway knight f1, I think he keeping in his mind some ideas like this: pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, and g5. Okay, yes, risky. Yes, maybe making slightly weak black king on the king side, but his idea to attack our bishop, and after bishop g3, take central pawn on e4. Wow. Okay. So of course, after g5, if let's say you are brave player, if you're not scaring of anything, if you know play without any fear, you can take on g5, and maybe it's not so bad. Take. f7 is hanging. Okay, we made a slightly weak opponent king. Okay, we can have some compensation. Then our next move may be something like knight g3, maybe knight h5. Okay, playable also, but of course not everyone can ready to sacrifice a piece and play position without piece and only to have some compensation. Yeah, by white color, of course, we're trying to get some good position without any risk, and trying to play without any risk. Slowly press our opponent. Okay, so I can understand Ilya. Yes, because he played simply a4. He trying to play without any risk. Okay, good decision. Yeah, we're trying to play by we're playing by white color, so it's absolutely normal decision to press opponent without any risk. Okay, so I like his decision to play a4. Slowly, just trying to make some more weaknesses in black position, or provoking some moves like b4, rook b8, all these moves slightly, but making worse opponent position. Okay, so cool. Okay, so Nicholas is thinking right now, and we'll check some other games. I wanted to see some games from girls section. Okay, we'll see this game. Looks very interesting. Position, Singi Diajeng against Isadze Tamari. So e4, Singi is white, so she played e4, c5, knight f3, d6, and Singi played c3. Okay, very rare option. Maybe even we can say that it's some kind of sideline. But of course, it's also playable, absolutely. Knight f6, bishop d3, and directly Tamari played e5. So she trying to occupy central square and, okay, making some space. Bishop c2, knight c6, castles, and she played queen c7. Wow. Tamari played queen c7. Queen c7. Oh, can't say that it's so great, but in some variations, when white will push his pawn on d4, maybe queen on c7 will be not so bad. So she directly playing queen c7. Okay, why not? But honestly, yes, of course it's playable move, it's normal move, but usually, uh, I'm also Sicilian player, and usually I like to play maybe bishop e7. And if my opponent will push his pawn on d4 directly, then I'm getting really very well positioned after capture, and developing my bishop on g4. I'm making pin, and d4 pawn will be hanging. So like this, but the main problem is that if you will play bishop e7, your opponent will play h3 to prevent your bishop g4, and after that anyway he will play d4 directly. And I remember I checked, honestly, I analyzed slightly, I analyzed some moves like bishop g4 directly in this position to make a pin and to make prevention against d4. Yes, of course, some minuses in bishop g4 also there. For example, if white will play bishop h3, bishop h5, and after that they trying to play d3 and simply bringing knight on g3 square, where knight will attack our light square bishop. So it's some openings details, but anyway, it's maybe for some of you will be interesting. Okay, so Tamari played queen c7, h3, yes, logical move, bishop e7, and d4 anyway. Takes, and now I cannot take on d4 because losing bishop on c2, and it was idea of Tamari. For example, knight takes d4, queen takes d4, and black simply winning piece on c2. Bishop is not safe. So, and after ed4, Singhi played knight a3. Okay, like this. Okay, she's developing her knight, and same time she's saving bishop on c2. Okay, very nice. What was then? Castles, knight d4, capture, and Tamari playing knight d7. Okay, knight d7. So idea, of course, to improve, first of all, bishop from e7. So she want to play bishop f6. Bishop f6, and after that, if she will develop her bishop on f6, in some variations, pawn on b2 will be hanging. It's a first, second, maybe knight going on c5 or e5. So okay, I like this move, not so bad. But honestly, anyway, yeah, maybe it's also possible. It's also possible. Now I thought maybe to play bishop e6 first. Just develop my bishop, and after that, okay, maybe I will think about knight d7 or something like this. Like, I love to make necessarily move. So it's not only myself, of course, but just I'm telling about myself, that I love to make necessarily move, especially in games with short time control. For example, we have 10 minutes on a clock only, and we need to be slightly fast. And as I said, that I love to make necessary move. If I see some necessary move which anyway I need to make, I will do it without any thinking. So I like to play bishop e6 first, and only after that I will try to do something, maybe knight d7, maybe I don't know, rook c8, something like this. But okay, Tamari played knight d7. Her opponent played rook d1. Very nice. Singhi playing absolutely logical. So, as I said, Tamari idea to develop her bishop on f6. So, Singhi simply trying to prevent it. Bishop f6 now is not possible because pawn on d6 is hanging. So Tamari played knight e5, and Singhi played queen e3. Oh, I understood. For me, it looks first moment it looks like a very strange move, but now I understood. She was caring about bishop h3. Do you see? For example, if white will develop her bishop, let's say, I don't know, something like bishop f4, for example, any like random move, and black can capture on h3. Okay, wow. Tamari is a very tricky player. And now after pawn takes bishop, knight f3 is coming, and white losing his her queen on d4. Yes, okay. And for this reason, Singhi played queen e3, preventing any ideas of bishop takes h3. Okay, so good. And now, and okay, just she played bishop e6. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Finally, Tamari made her necessary move, bishop on e6, because no any other good square for bishop. Bishop on d7 looks bit passive. So bishop e6, b6, bishop b7. It's also, in my opinion, not so great decision. Bishop will be blocked by e pawn. So, and even from b7, you're looking. I mean, bishop looking only on one way, like on the long diagonal. But from e6, we're trying to use our bishop on two diagonals, c8 h3 and also a2 g8. So okay, yeah, I like this move. So approximately position, we can say maybe slightly better for white, but nothing special. Why it's better for white? Because pawn on d6 is a weakness. Pawn on d6 is a weakness. Of course, it's really very tough to use it, very tough to attack this pawn, but slightly okay. Just black have a weak pawn, and for this reason, we can say that white position slightly better. Okay, what's next move for white? I can see here. So I want to develop my pieces. Of course, my rook on a1, bishop on c1, but how to develop them? Yes, of course, I can play bishop d2. Bishop d2, maybe not so bad move. Okay, bishop d2, rook a c1. Maybe I can bring my bishop on c3. It's a one option. Second option, maybe we can play bishop b3. And after capture, for example, if black will take on b3, queen takes b3, and I'm opening diagonal for my dark square bishop. After that, I can develop my bishop, maybe e3, maybe f4. Okay, then I will see. So it's also mobility. Oh, they made some few moves. Wow. And Singhi, and this moment, pushed her pawn on f4 like this. Wow. I'm not sure, really. I'm not sure in moves like this. Why? I will tell you my logic. In my opinion, it's too early. It's too early because, okay, we have rook on a1, bishop on c1. We not developed all pieces. So what's the reason to start play like this? Yes, of course, it's possible. It's like even sometimes it's giving us something special. We getting some material or something, but right now I not see something really dangerous for black. Okay, I have a choice. I can play knight c4. I can try maybe to use a queen on one diagonal with a king. Not sure. It's too much for me. Knight c4, d5 also possible. And maybe d5 not so bad. If we can push our weakness forward, it's always must be well. Always. Yeah, Tamari, very perfect. And she pushed her pawn on d5. That's right. I like it. So bishop c5 is coming, especially in short time control. When you're starting to make threats, it's always will be useful for you. Really very unpleasant for your opponent when you directly trying to make a threat, especially when you're making counter attack move. For example, most of players, when you're attacking some of their piece, for example, like f4, they starting to think how to save the knight. But top GMs, they thinking differently. They starting to think how I can make counter attack. And it's really big difference between top GMs and some, let's say, some middle GM. And Tamari, she making d5 with play bishop c5 and attack queen and try to use the spin. Okay, nice move. So what to do? King h1 or leave by queen somewhere? Honestly, I prefer to play king h1 because anyway, I need to leave. I mean, my queen from my king from this diagonal. Because anyway, like always, some checks or some captures, not captures, some attack is coming. So for this reason, I will try to play king h1, and after, let's say, if Tamari will play bishop c5, then decide where my queen will be more useful. Maybe queen g3, maybe queen e2. I will see then. But like king h1, we need to make without any thinking. Okay, but Singi, she played queen e2. Okay. So queen e2, and now Tamari is thinking. Okay. So which kind of... Oh, sorry, I missed. I'm so sorry. King h1 was not so great because Tamari idea not only to play bishop c5. Wow, so good, Tamari. Okay, my respect for you. So maybe after the game you will listen myself. So really big respect for you. So Tamari idea not to play bishop c5. Her idea, even maybe main idea, to take on a3. And as I said, king h1, maybe black can take on a3, and after that, bishop on c2 will be hanging. Wow, not bad, Tamari. Very nice. Okay, so for this reason, Singi played queen e2. So she's saving her bishop on c2 like this. Okay, yes, and now Tamari is thinking. But what I don't like, that Tamari thinking so much right now, and she have only 4 minutes against 7 minutes of Singi. Yes, of course, position is very complex right now, and she must be careful. But I recommend for Tamari to be slightly faster. But which move I can recommend for her? Maybe simply knight c4 right now. Knight c4 if white will take on d5, for example, we'll discuss about this position. Knight c4, for example, if white will take on d5, we can take on a3. Pawn takes a3. Yes, of course, we lost a pawn, but we made many weaknesses in white position. It's a first, second. We can try. I mean, we can try to make a threat. Maybe bishop c5 check. Maybe rook c8 also looks not so bad. So I think we will have a good compensation. I don't know, but which move? Maybe rook c8 simply. d6 we can take on c2, and for sure we will get really very good compensation for only one pawn, especially pawns like a3, a2, rook on e1, bishop on c1. So for sure it must be absolutely well for black. Okay, let's see how she will play. But I don't see any other normal move for black. Knight c6 looks a bit strange, especially after ed5, white making double attack. So I think knight. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's happened. Knight c4, Tamari played. Okay, nice. Very interesting game. I like it. Okay, guys, but we'll see. We'll see. Boys category under 18 19, Ilya Makovev against Nicholas Spyropoulos. Yes, okay. And now something happened on the board. So we stopped to watch this game after a4. Yes, a4, I remember. And the Nicholas move was queen c8. Wow, queen c8. Like this. But what's the idea? Who can explain for me? Yes, I see that she making unpinned, but queen on c8. Why queen c8? Okay, maybe he decides that queen on c8 may be more useful. Okay, why not? Queen c8 he played, and Ilya Makovev took on e5. So I think it's logical, honestly. You know, like my logic is like this. When I developed all my pieces, my next move must be active. My next move must be even aggressive. So for this reason, in my opinion, Ilya decided to take pawn on e5. Capture, 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 takes on a8, takes, and knight f1. Okay, knight f1, I like this move because we're making threats, you know. As I'm saying that if you're making threats, it's always must be absolutely normal, maybe even good move. So he trying to improve his knight. It's a first moment. Second, he's threatening to take on f6, bishop f6, bishop f6, and queen takes d7. So it's very simple threats. But anyway, it's disturbing. You know, like many years ago, something like 30, 40, 50 years ago, our 10th world champion Boris Spassky said one good thought. He told that during the game, if you will make threats, let's say something like 10 times, you can win any your opponent. It's really very deep thought. So what it means? It means that when you trying to make a threat once, twice, thrice, maybe 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, yes, of course, maybe some threats he can save your opponent. But when you will make as maximum as possible, something like 6, 7, 8 times, of course, any opponent will make mistake. Okay, maybe Magnus Carlsen can save any threats and he can defend anything, but generally I'm saying it's really very tough when you pressing your opponent, when you making threats. It's unbelievably tough, even if your position is well. It's really very disturbing, especially in, like as I said, in rapid games, in a blitz games. It's impossible to say. Yeah, okay, so then what was then? Nicholas played bishop e6, yes, and Ilya took on f6, okay, bishop f6, bishop takes f6, and bishop d5, okay. So he's ready to trade the light square bishops, but if black will take, and at least he will improve his queen. His queen is coming on d5, okay. And okay, it's happened. Capture, and now Nicholas played queen b7, saving his pawn on b5. Okay. Okay, so looks absolutely normal for white. I mean, not even normal. It's good. Looks very good for white. So okay, just we need to play knight e3 without any thinking. Just do it, Ilya. Okay, he did it. Yeah. So it's really good player and very professional player even. He's young, but anyway, knight e3 he played. He trying to improve his knight. Yeah, it's logical. His opponent played rook d8. Queen is hanging. Only, Ilya, don't play queen c5. I see some trick after queen c5. Queen c5, and after bishop e7, queen is trapped. Oops. Yeah. Okay, I'm sure that he not will play like this. Okay, I don't know. Queen b3 or queen a2 somewhere. Queen on a2 looks a bit strange, right? So queen b3 have more possibilities. At least we attacking pawn on b5. So for sure he will play queen b3. Yeah. I was right, and he played queen b3. Yeah. Now this position on the board. Nicholas is thinking, and let's see how he will play. So knight d5 is coming, and it's really very, very unpleasant. What he can do? Maybe he can try to stop it or somehow to prevent knight d5 and play knight e7. But then pawn on e5 will be hanging after knight g4. And we making triple, even not double attack, we can make in triple attack. E5, f6, and h6 pawn will be hanging. Yeah, it's fine. So then how he played? Okay, he played bishop g7. Okay, it's more logical. And Ilya bring his knight on d5. Yes, I like this position. So what's planned for white in this position is, as my opinion, we need, let's say he will make some move. We'll make some random move. Let's say queen b8, for example. And then white can push his pawn on h4. On h4, why? Because like this, we can create some more weaknesses in black position. It's a very typical idea. For example, again, queen b7, and we can push our pawn on h5. Right now, we're threatening to take on g6, and we will make as maximum as possible a weak opponent king. If he will capture, of course, knight h4 is coming, and double pawns on h5, and knight coming on f5. It will be really very, very great position for white. If black will try to play g5, then again f5 square will be weak, and white can start to bring his knight on f5. Knight h2, maybe knight g4, knight e3, and knight f5. And again, when we will receive f5 square by our knight, game will be over. Almost over. Of course, not directly, but almost. White will get winning position. Yes, and finally, if white will try to prevent our h5, and if he will play h5, so we're getting really very good square for our knight on g5 near opponent king. And the main thing that f7 pawn always will be weak now. Always we will have some tactical possibilities like knight takes f7, maybe knight f6 check or knight e7 check, and then queen takes f7. So I like the plan. See how Nicholas played. Sorry, what happened? Okay, wait, go back. Knight d5. Nicholas played king h7. Okay, looks logical. Rook d1. What's the reason, Ilya? What's the reason, my young friend, to play rook d1? Rook d1. You know, like, I don't know. Rook d1. I don't like. I like to play h4 anyway, really. Of course, I will calculate some variations like knight f6, but knight f6 now, bishop f6, queen f7, bishop g7, and nothing special there. I not see something there. So, yes, h4, guys. We need to push pawn and try to make some threats. But rook d1, it's some kind of, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure even that our rook on d1 is really very well. So, okay, not sure. Okay, but anyway, rook d1, rook d6, it was in the game. And again, Ilya, my friend, if you want to win your opponent, at least try to make some threats, try to make some ideas. What now. Come on. H3. Knight A5. It wasn't the game. And queen B4 now. Queen B4. Queen B4. Queen B4. Queen B4. I'm a bit worried, honestly. I'm a bit worried. Queen on B4. Not sure. Not sure that he's staying so well there. Not sure, not sure, not sure. Okay, okay, okay. What was then? Okay, before they thinking, let's will check girls category under 18, and we looked, yeah, this game, Singi against Isadze Tamari, and we stopped watching after Queen E3. Okay, we looked it quickly. Bishop E6, F4, D5, Queen E2. It wasn't the game. Tamari played Knight C4, capture. Oh, what's the reason to play Queen C5? Oh, okay, I understood now. She wanted to take on D5, but take. Oh, so if you playing Rook C8, Tamari, so keep check on a board. I mean, maybe it will give you a bit later something. What's the reason to play Queen C5 then? So your idea with Rook A8 is perfect as well, but keep your opponent king on G1, maybe Queen B6, maybe Bishop C5. You can make check anytime. What's the reason was to play right now? But okay, Bishop F6, Rook B1, Bishop D7. I like it. Okay, Bishop E3, and yeah, she took on A3, Rook B3. Wow. Why Singi? Why you not taking pawn on B7? But okay, no idea. Rook B3, Queen A4. Yes, Tamari, absolutely correct. Making threats, Queen D3. And look, wow. I like it. We're simply ignoring Bishop H7 and trying to use all our pieces. I love it. Tamari. Okay. I will support you, Tamari. Yes. I love moves like this. Simply just we're ready to sacrifice a pawn, but to improve our pieces. Perfect. Okay, what was then? Bishop F3. Even look, your opponent don't took pawn on H7. Okay, she was scared and she played Bishop F3. Yes, Queen takes A2. Perfect. Rook B7 finally. Bishop A4. Okay. Oh, Rook A7 is coming, right? So what we can do? What we can do here? Okay. Rook C3. Oh, I like it. Queen A capture. Takes. And no any mates. Queen E1. Rook E1. Check. Okay, our last rank is weak. So we need to make a window for our king. I'm always saying to my students, I see. Okay, Queen F2 for sure. And now Rook 8. Okay, yes. Singi. Wow. Bishop D8. Bishop D8. Yeah, maybe Tamari is right. Rook is hanging, so no choice. Okay, Bishop D8. What? Why should sacrifice the rook? But Rook E1, Singi, it's not checkmate. Why are you so scaring? Rook e1 takes, king h2, queen g1 check. Okay, you can play queen g3, king g3. Oh, it's nervous. It's nervous, Singi. Capture, d6, check, and now black simply winning pawn. Oh, wow. Singi. It was really very good game. Really very good game. Both girls fight so well. And suddenly Singi sacrificed the exchange, and of course now her position is totally losing. No. Yeah, this position, Tamari will win very easily. Okay, we'll check boys game. What there? Okay. Oh, draw already. Ilya, I loved your position. It was so good, but you can't convert in some position with advantage. What was then? Okay, knight a5. I remember Ilya played queen b4, knight c6. Okay, he wanted to fight and he not repeating, so he played queen c5, knight e7. Knight e7, okay. Knight e3. But why are you going back, my friend? Knight e3, okay. So knight e3 was in the game. Check. Oh no. Takes. Knight f5 takes and queen takes f5. Okay, and they reached this position, and what? Yeah, it looks less material. Maybe black is fine. And Ilya played queen d1 and off a draw. Yeah, maybe this position is equal. Ilya. So I recommending for you, Ilya, after the game, check my commentaries, please. And in this position, just once again, I will repeat, after king h7, just push your pawn on h4. Try to make more weaknesses in black position. By moves like rook d1, h3, like you played, you cannot get winning position. Believe me, it's not possible, especially against some strong opponents. Okay, against some weak opponent, you can win any position, but against strong opponent, you need to slowly, step by step, create some weaknesses, create some threats. Other way, no, not possible. Yes, and just try to create something. Yes, of course, h4, h5. It's typical idea, very typical. Very often, players playing like this. You provoke. Okay, h5 now. Not anyone will play because knight g5 is coming with the checks, and directly you will win your opponent. And if he not will play h5, so you pushing your pawn till h5 like this. Okay, perfect. So okay, it's a draw. Okay, it's the waiting second game, and we'll check some other games also. Okay, so full games we not will see. Oh, it's our friend Harshavardhan. He was so lucky. If you remember who was yesterday, Harshavardhan lost against Mongolian Grandmaster but Suren. He lost his first game. And honestly, in the second game, Harshavardhan also was in absolutely losing position. But then suddenly, Batsuren made the mouse click and lost his queen almost for free in one move. So lucky. And after that, they played Armageddon game, and somehow Harshavardhan won his game by time, and he's playing in semi-final now. And of course, he won his first game. So very, very glad, Harshavardhan, for you. Uh, and okay, Justin, of course, have a chance. He will play second game by white color. So who knows? Maybe he will win. Some other games. So I think Tamari won her game, but let's will check anyway. Yes, of course, Tamari won her game. Um, after Queen D2, let's will check. Yes, this moment was okay. I can understand. Players is nervous, and even this very important match is semi-final match, but keep your nervous and try to play by cold heart, Singi. Yeah, of course, winner of this match, as I said, going in final match, and minimum winner of today match will have a silver medal. But anyway, try. Okay, so what then? Rook d8 capture. We looked it, and Queen d2. White lost his central pawn. And Tamari is simply trying to transpose. Oh, bishop f7. But why? Singi, what happened with you? Bishop f7. Even this position. Okay, yes, of course it's a losing position, but okay, still you can play. Try to attack some pawns or something, but not like this. So yeah, and yeah, okay, and here white resigned. So not so bad, Tamari. Okay, congrats with this victory, but don't relax. One more game, so we'll wait. What else? Miroshnik Yekaterina against Beidulaeva Govhar. So looks like a normal game, normal end game. Yeah, it was draw. Okay, who else? Section, boy section under 10. Erdogmus Yezik Khan won his game against Dao Kong Du. Okay, Erdogmus won by white color, so still. Of course, it's not victory in a match. It's only one game first. So let's see. Urasov Matvey. Oh, something familiar. If you remember yesterday, we looked the game of Sava Vetokhin, and almost same position was yesterday. But pawns was something like H5 and G4. Yeah, of course, white position is totally winning. Pawn end game with pawn up, so was at Han have a winning position. Yeah, I think he will win easily. Section under 20, sorry. Yes, Sawa Vetohin, white against Din Ho. And okay, Sawa is won. So very glad for Sawa. Yes. Who else? Samunenko Ihor against Rachkova Mrinmoy. And they agreed for draw. Samunenkov Ihor is pawn up. Is it equal position? Okay, give me 1 minute. Just looks for me. It looks very interesting position. So position was like this. Black played bishop g5. Why? Can I take pawn on a5? Or it's not possible. Oh, bishop a5, rook e8. as I see, right? Okay, okay, okay. And he played bishop g5. Yes, yes, yes. And then rook e8. Okay, looks logical. Rook e7. Of course, we need to keep rooks on a board. Our rook is much more active. So check like this and going back. Yes, okay, not giving chance for black to occupy open file. Then he played rook d7. And white cannot find something special and made a draw. Okay, okay. Honestly, my first thought was to bring rook on b6. Somehow, rook b6, and after king c7, then we're pushing our pawn on c6, and it looks like easily winning. But of course, when we will bring our rook, let's say on b1, he will play simply bishop d8. And he will prevent our rook b6 and also attacking our pawn on a5. Okay, maybe I'm not objective. Even with pawn up, it's not means that position can be winning. Okay, done. So cool. Draw is good. Who else? Let's check. Boys section under 14. Ngobach lost against Gurel Idis. Okay, Gurel Idis, congratulations. Who else? Navumenka Mihai against Ansat Aldiar. Oh, I know Aldiar. He's from Kazakhstan. Very good player. His level, I think he became IM international master like some few days ago. And sadly he lost his first game. Okay, position was like this, and even he was pawn up right now. But position is absolutely normal. And he played queen d2. But why queen d2? Okay, I can understand. Aldiyar, he trying to prevent any queen c3 and queen c2. Okay, you are right. Okay, yeah, maybe queen d2 is normal. Takes and queen d4. Come on, Aldiyar. Come on, my friend. Come on. What's the reason to play queen d2, queen d4? Okay, try to do something. Maybe even it's better to sacrifice a pawn, but quickly fix on some normal result. Maybe rook c1 even, no? Oh, I'm losing my pawn on g4. Yeah, sorry. Okay, at least just you can play f3, and never you cannot lose your rook end game. But he played queen d4, again queen e4, so it's looks like some strange maneuvers. Yes, of course, maybe it was in time pressure, but anyway. Yes. Queen f2, queen d3. Okay, quickly, let's check. Yes. So he tried to trade the queens, our opponent trying to keep pieces on a board, especially the queens. Oh. Aldiar, yeah. And now with 2 pawns up, it's easily winning position, especially after queen e2. Yeah, very sad. Okay, any rounds? No. So let's quickly check results. Aldiar still have a chance to create something on the second game. So don't be sad. Just focus and play. Who else? Ramos against you, Christopher. And okay, Christopher won. Perfect. Murzin Valadar. Yeah, Murzin Valadar won his game. Perfect. Murzin, Valadar, as I told you first days that I know him very well, mm, just want to say that he won all his games in this tournament. Very good, very good. Valadar, I'm really very glad for you. He won in the first match 2 games. He won yesterday 2 games, and even now he won. I believe in you, Valadar. Final match, I will check your game. So perfect. Who else? Who else? Under 18, we looked. Girls under uh, Женская Diana lost against Guna Gunawardana. Gunawardana. Wow. Wow. Look at this position. It's checkmate on a board. Wow. Can we check quickly? I mean, at least some few last moves. Uh, Give me a second. So position was like this. Okay. And Gunawardana played f4 in this moment, attacking knight. Diana played knight e4 and queen h5. Okay. Pawn is hanging on f3, so Diana played queen e2 and now simply king h8. Rook g1, rook e7, rook e1, rook f8, and then Diana played knight c5, bishop c8, queen e4. Oh, foo. And Diana missed this idea. Oi. How it's happened. And so nice. Gunawardana, very nice. Very nice combination. Queen h2 check. Wow. Check and check. Wow. So great. Awesome. Pretty well. Yeah. I'm sure that in many tactical books we will see these combinations. Oh, very nice. So, Gunawardana, congratulations. So, for Diana, okay, don't be upset and focus on the second game. Still, you have a chance to win. Okay, and the second game in section under 10, Varsia Husbu won against Paragua Megan. Okay, congratulations. So let's, who else? Girls 12. Lee Alice won against Kalakmet Elnas. Sorry. Yeah. Section. Okay. Under 14. Under 14 girls. Gal lost. Okay. I think it's some problems. Okay, perfect. So we'll make some small break, and after a few minutes, we'll continue. We'll check second games of today match. Don't leave us, please. Some few minutes give us to have break to drink some coffee, and then we will continue. See you a bit later. Hello again. I'm Grandmaster Farrukh Amonatov again with you, and we're waiting second games of semi-final matches. Yes, Harshavardhan, as we know, won his game, so Justin need to win second game. As we Harshavardhan will go going in a final match, and Ilya Makoviev against Spyropoulos Nicholas. It was draw, so we will check this game again, and also quickly I will see Harshavardhan game and girls section. Tamari games I want to see also. She won first game by black color, so we'll check her games also. Her game today. So we'll wait some for a few minutes. Some games was also there, but that's like a game from quarterfinal. Before they will start, we can check quickly positions, which was in the first game. Regidor Kyle played against Lee Alice, and it was draw. Wow, so interesting position. Bishop on h4, it's trap, but a white cannot win this bishop, and even all pawns on the dark squares, but position is equal. Yeah, black cannot do something. It looks nice. Kali Ahmed El Nastero against Merkulova Victoria. Merkulova Victoria game was draw. Okay. Who else? And Nurgalieva Zarina, I know her very well. Yes, Nurgalieva Zarina won her game against Haldersneha. Wow, looks very nice. Can we quickly look what was in the end? What was in the end? Okay, just it's already winning position. So yeah, position was like this after the opening. Bishop f5 pawn takes, and Zarina played bishop b4. Wow. d4, e4. Long castle. Wow. b5 directing. Yeah, I like how Zarina playing. She's really very strong girl, and she won many titles in her age category. She's from Kazakhstan, and so she won many titles in Asian tournaments, even in the world championships. She's one of the best in her age category, so it's not surprised for me, honestly, that she won today. She's really very strong. I know her. So she played b5 directly, capture, and e4. Brilliant, brilliant. When she's starting attack, she trying to attack by all pieces. And look, she sacrificed her pawn on b5 and directly pushing her pawn on a4, trying to open a file and trying to use her rook from a8. Castles she planning to make, but bit late maybe. Takes, and now she made castle. Yeah, perfect. Rook f a8, and now capture, and bishop takes d2. Oh, I understood. Wow. Okay. Look, bishop takes d2. What's the idea? If white will take by queen, of course, bishop on e4 is hanging. If white will take the rook, and it was in the game, and now rook on g1 is not safe. And she played rook a1 check, capture, and like this Zarina won a rook, and then slowly she won a game. Perfect. Really very nice. Okay, it's time, gentlemen. We'll check your games. Open section under 18, Spyropoulos Nicholas against Ilya Makoveev. So no moves yet. We'll wait. So, like in a box, when arbiter starting the match, the battle, they saying usually, show your best and protect yourself. So it's just saying, protect your king and show your best game, your best moves. So some few seconds and we will start. I think it's time. It's time to watch your interesting games. So no moves yet. Okay, now I see moves. So I think they're starting. Spyropoulos Nicholas against Makoviev Ilya. Honestly, I don't know Nicholas, as I said, but I guess that he will play d4. What is my logic? Why I'm thinking that he will play d4? Because against Ilya e4, he played e5. So means that probably he's positional player. We'll check. Am I right or not? And directly and directly he playing e4. I'm totally wrong. E4 c5, knight f3 e6, and he going in the main lines in Sicilian d4, capture, knight c6, knight c3, and queen c7. Okay, so uh we'll see what Nicholas will play here, and he played Queen d3. Wow, it's like modern lines nowadays is very famous and very popular. Queen d3, knight f6, knight db5, queen b8, and queen g3. Like this are nowadays young players playing very often. So if black will take on g3, capture, and suddenly c7 square is very weak, and knight going on c7 with winning a rook on a8. So not only move, but some logical move to play for black is d6, and it's happened in the game. Bishop e3. Bishop e3. Bishop f4 looks more logical because we're attacking pawn on d6, but knight h5, and black can trade the dark square bishop. So for this reason, Nicholas played bishop e3. Honestly, I'm not big specialist in this line, so no ideas how to play correct, honestly, here. Okay, but I think both of players know this line because playing very fast, and I'm looking timing, so almost 16 minutes already after 10 moves. Knight d4 and h5. Wow, like this. So he trying to push his pawn on h4, remove queen from g3, and after that finish his development like bishop e7. Directly bishop e7 is not possible because pawn on g7 is hanging. So for this reason, Ilya pushed his pawn on h5. What was then f3 and knight e5 like this. Wow. But why not h4? If you played h5, so try to follow your plan. Or maybe his plan was to play knight g4. Knight g4 and attack dark square bishop. And Nicholas played f3, preventing of knight g4. But anyway, in my opinion, if you played h5, just push your pawn on h4. Try to remove his queen from g3, and after that, try to finish your development, maybe. Bishop d7, bishop e7, something like this. But okay. Knight d5 was in the game. Nicholas made castle, and Ilya pushed his pawn on b5. So, and now Nicholas is thinking. 1 minute already he spent. So let's see. But Ilya playing really very fast, so it's known position for him. Maybe even he analyzed, or maybe even he played this position already. So it's good. It's good. Interesting. Deep preparation. Deep preparation. Okay. Very glad for Ilya. Let's see how he will play. So uh before Nicholas thinking, let's will check quickly what's happening in Harshavardhan game. Okay, almost same variation in my opinion, like in Makovev game. Yes, yes. Okay, it's d6. Yes, yes. Knight c6, classical variation. Bishop c4, yes, and bishop e3. Velimirovich attack. Honestly, it's one of my favorite opening by white color. A6, b3. No, 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 no. I love to play queen e2 directly. But okay, it's up of players, of course. So Justin decide to play bishop b3. Bishop e7, queen e2 anyway. Yes, queen c7. Honestly, it's transposing queen e2 directly or bishop b3, so it's transposing in some kind of same position. Castles, knight a4, g4, b5. It's still theory, g5, and knight b3. Yes, yes, yes. Harshavardhan is good. He knows theory because knight b3 we need to take right now. If black will play something like knight d7, and directly white can take on e6, and this position is really very dangerous for black. Queen is hanging, g7 is hanging, and white starting really very dangerous attack. So for this reason, first before you will play knight d7, you need to take on b3, and Harshavardhan did it. He took on b3, a b3, and knight d7. Yes, as I remember, uh, main variation in this position is h4, something like this: h4, b4, knight a4, knight c5, h5, bishop d7. King b1, like this, white sacrificing, or king b1 or g6. I don't remember exactly. I think I analyzed, even I played king b1, and I remember some variation like this: takes, 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 and g6, like this. Even maybe I played like this, and I think I have a good results. Yeah, so maybe they prepared something, maybe analyzed also. I don't know. And position right now like this. Yeah, this position on a board now, and Justin thinking. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Justin thinking. Okay, I think he tried to surprise Jayvardhan, but Jayvardhan. Sorry. Harshvardhan. Harshvardhan, I'm so sorry, knows this line and playing really very confident and very fast. Okay, perfect. Still he have fits on a clock. Okay, and we'll check girls section. Girls section games we looked today. Tamari, yeah, this game. Isadze Tamari against Singih Diajeng. So let's quickly check from first moves: e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4. Yeah, maybe Singih not playing some aggressive lines, but when you're playing by black color and you lost your first game, so in my opinion, you need try to do something, no? Even if you're not playing very aggressive, maybe Pirk, maybe Sicilian, maybe something, because it's really very tough to win a game if you will try to play solid. But okay, so it's my opinion. Bishop b5, Archangelsk, d6, d4, bishop b6, rook e1. It's still theory. h3, h3, h6, bishop e3, bishop b7. Okay. Knight bd2, rook e8. And Tamari pushed her pawn on d5, knight e7 takes takes. Yes, and now this position on a board. Okay, how to play here? Maybe a4, maybe knight f1. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay, a4 in my opinion more popular in this position. Yes, yes, yes. And Tamari played like this. She pushed her pawn, takes, and b5. And now position like this. And look, Singhi knows this position. 16 minutes on a clock and very confident. Okay, it will be very interesting. So I think we need to play bishop b3, then c4. We need to try to do something on the queen side. Yes, we have a space on the queen side, so it's logical to create some more weaknesses or to attack her queen side. So she played bishop b3. Yes, it happens. Knight g6 immediately. Okay. So what to do now? What to do now? c4, or maybe try to prevent any black activities on the king side like g3. It's also possible in my opinion. Yes, making bit weak our king side, but we're preventing any knight f4 also. Okay, let's see. But what I like, Singhi playing really very fast and trying to press not only by position but even by time also. Okay, so I'm waiting really very big fight in this game. So let's continue. Let's check again our boys, and yes, now this position in game against Nicholas against Ilya. Okay, wait, how it's happened? After long castle, Ilya pushed his pawn on b5. Okay, Nicholas played bishop d3, and now finally Ilya played h4, queen f2, and now b4. Wow. Knight c2, because knight a4 now maybe it's too much. Knight on a4 not will be saved, because after bishop d7 directly black starting to make threats. Yes, so for this reason knight ce2, and Ilya took on d3. Knight takes d3 check, and Nicholas took by queen. Oh, sorry, by pawn. Pawn takes d3, and now black to move, and Ilya thinking. So, how to play? Maybe simply e5, let's say knight b3, and bishop e6. For me, looks absolutely normal, even better. Even we can play simply bishop e7, bishop d7, a5, a4. It's also playable. Yeah, but if we have choice to keep bishop on e6 and d7, of course e6 square is much better. It's much better. So I'm waiting from Ilya e5, but maybe he bit worried about knight f5, but in my opinion knight f5 must be dangerous, even if we will take on f5. Look how many moves made this knight. At least knight f3, knight d4, knight f5. So minimum 3 moves he made, and directly we can trade him. And even maybe we can this c8 check and take pawn on f5. So it cannot be dangerous for black. So, but if you will play something like, okay, knight c2 not logical, because directly black can push his pawn on b3 and trying to open b file, so it's fine for black. So I think knight b3 some kind of only moves. And now even if you want to push your pawn, okay, you can do it right now, a5 and a4, or bishop e6. Honestly, I like to play bishop e6, directly try to develop my light square bishop. So probably if I will play this position by black color, I will try to play like this. Okay, look how we'll see how Ilya played. Capture. No, he wait. Okay, he decided to push his pawn on a5 directly like this. Hmm. Okay, maybe it's also possible. King b1 is a necessary move. Yes, Nicholas made it, and bishop a6. Bishop a6. Mm. Bishop a6 is not so bad, of course, but still we're keeping his knight on central square. Okay, maybe even like this. Even like this. Black can play. But I don't like, honestly, I'm saying you just. I don't know. In Sicilian, I'm trying to make threads directly. Bishop a6, of course, it's playable move. Okay, let's will wait how Nicholas will play here. Of course, I want to push my pawn on g4 and somehow to make a space on the king side, especially with king on e8, so it's good for white to open position. But g4 now, right now, not so great, because after capture, pawn takes, white cannot take h pawn takes g3 because d3 weakness. Rook h1, and bishop takes d3, immediately winning pawn. So, how I will play in this position? Oh, sorry. Uh, Wait. Sorry. It's not like this. Yeah, a5 was in the game. King b1, bishop a6. So I think how I will play, if I will play this position by white color, so I will try to bring a rook somewhere. Rook, maybe g1, and trying to do something. g4, g5. Maybe I will play like this. Maybe I will try to play like this. Yeah, yeah. Or maybe knight e1. Same idea, to save a pawn on d3, and after that start to push my pawns on the king side, like g4, g5, like this. So I'm waiting some moves like this from Nicholas now. I don't see any other possibilities, some active possibilities for white here. Oh, one more, maybe bishop g5, attacking pawn on h4, but not sure, honestly. Even if he will play h3, I don't want to take on f6. It's making bit strong his center. And even after that, bishop f6, pawn takes f6, he can keep his king in the center, and maybe it's not so bad idea. So no, I don't like bishop g5. So I prefer, as I said, rook g1, g4, g5, f4 then, and I will try to push my pawns, or knight c1 directly, because probably after g4, g5, he will bring his knight e5 or c5, and my pawn on d3 will be hanging. So for this reason, directly right now, I'm making some kind of like redundant protection. Interesting. Okay, so before Nicholas thinking, we'll see some other games. Harshavardhan against Justin. And yeah, we stopped to watch from here. AB3, knight d7, and he pushed f4, not h4. He pushed his pawn on a f4 before directly knight a4, knight c5. Yes, Harshavardhan following known plan, and Justin pushed his pawn on f5, e5, knight f3 is the only move, no any other square for the knight, knight f3, and then yeah, okay, knight c5 is a threat now. So Harshavardhan takes, and he pushed his pawn on b3. Wow, pawn on b3, c2 is hanging now, And of course, when I said if, of course, I thought that we need to play c3 to save queens on a board. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Justin played rook d3, and immediately Harshavardhan trades the queens. Takes. And now this position. Oh no, not this position. They made already some few more moves. Bishop b7, yeah, it's logical. Attacking pawn on e4, knight d2, rook d8. Rook d8, okay, I can understand also. He planning to push his pawn on d5, but not sure. I want to develop my rook from h8. This is my main problem. d5, okay, d5 I can do anytime, because my logic, what is my logic? D5, yes, of course, I'm trying to trade my weakness. It's correct, it's true, but same time I'm trading his weak pawn. E4 pawn is weak also, and he must to keep his knight on D2 to save this pawn. But after D5, we exchanging pawns, and he leaving his weakness. So not sure about rook d8. Maybe I prefer to make castle, because king d7 maybe it's also possible, but to keep king in front of his rook, not so great idea. So I like castles, and maybe rook d8, rook c8, something like this. I like setup like this. But okay, Harshavardhan played rook d8 and rook f1. Rook f1, Justin showing that he's ready to push his pawn on f6, f6. And look, same time he preventing short castle. After short castle, for example, if we will play after f6, our dark square bishop is trapped. Okay, not okay. He can make a check and save his bishop like this, but of course, it's not good idea. So what to do? How to play? Okay, looks normal f6, no? Yeah, I think f6 we need to play. Yeah, f6, and now this position. Yes, it's happened. f6, h4, and d5. And d5. And looks like black is absolutely fine now. King going on f7. We're connecting our rooks, pair of bishops. After capture, we will have safe pass pawn in the center. Yeah. I'm a bit worried about Justin in this position. So I think Harshavardhan got really very good position now. Perfect. But of course, anyway, it's not means that you can win your match easily. Harshavardhan, don't relax, focus, because as we remember yesterday match, but Suren lost in one move. So you must concentrate. You cannot lose your concentration till the last move. Okay. So what about our ladies? And we going there. Yeah, this game. Oh, 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 oh. I see knight on f4, and it's make me a bit nervous. Tamari, why you gave your opponent to bring knight on f4? It's too much. It's a bit risky. So we stop watching in this moment. Yeah, bishop b3. She played, and Singhi played knight g6. c4 directly. She decided to push. Okay, knight f4, knight f1, knight 6, h5, knight g3, and queen f6. Capture, and knight h2. But why? Why? Tamari, you need to make prevention. Just look, if you see, okay, I'm trying to teach her during the match. If you see some bad piece of your opponent on a board, try to keep this piece on a bad square. So knight h5 is staying really bad now. But if somehow she will bring knight on f4, then knight will be perfect. Of course, you need to play g3 and try to keep this knight on h5. Knight on h5 staying really very worse. Don't help her to improve her knight. But Tamari played knight h2, and now this position is a bit complex. Okay, king f1. Wow. And look, knights. Knight on h2 and knight on f4. For sure, black position now is really very well. Even maybe black simply can prepare f5, maybe f5 directly. f5 directly. No, f5 directly, maybe g3 we can play. g3, knight is hanging, knight takes h3, and simply, queen takes f5. And like this, we're forcing our opponent to trade the queens. Okay, so she can play even... Oh, just look, timings. Oi. Tamari. 1 minute against 11 minutes. Tamari in big trouble. And by timings, opponent pressing her, and even by position. Be careful, Tamari. Okay, let's go back and check the gentlemen's Spyropoulos Nicholas against Ilya Makoviev. Oh, rook on d2. Okay. So if white not trying to push his pawns on king side, so maybe it's not so dangerous for black. Okay, so Nicholas played rook d2. Okay, so he decided not to follow my words and play rook d2. Okay, so rook d2, queen b7. Why are we playing? Oh, okay, I got it. So he want to play bishop e7, but bishop e7 right now is not so great because knight c6 is coming, and white can trade bishop on e7. So for this reason, Ilya playing queen b7 now, and Nicholas played rook c1. Yeah, and again, bishop e7 maybe not so great because knight c6 with idea to trade the dark square bishop. So, and Ilya simply played knight d7. Knight d7. Okay, wow, so smart. Just look. When rook was on h1, he not tried to bring on e5 or c5 directly, because after attacking pawn on d3, white can play rook dh1. Rook h d1, sorry. Rook h d1. Yes, but when you played rook c1, and now he trying to bring knight e5 or c5 somewhere and attack pawn on d3. And after that, you need to play rook c d1. You need to save your pawn on d3. But it means that you spend a time for rook c1. At least one tempo black will win. So, very smart. I know, of course, that Ilya is really very strong player, but so smart. Perfect. Ilya, respect for you. Yes, okay. And now, which kind of position on a board? Oh, Queen e1. Wow. Knight c5. Yes, 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 yes. And this position on a board now. Okay, so Ilya, perfect. I'm really, really enjoying your game. Perfect. So just play bishop e7 simply. I don't know how they will finish, but I like how Ilya playing right now. Yeah, 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 perfect. So yeah, he played bishop e7 on a board now, and okay. So what white can do here? What white? Okay, just look how he set up his pieces bad. Rook on c1, rook on d2, queen on d1, two knights. Like, okay, knight d4 maybe is a good piece, but knight on e2 not doing something absolutely. Yeah, so, okay. Interesting. And even Ilya have a 5 minutes against 1 minute 50 seconds of Nicholas. Interesting. Okay, perfect. What about our friend Harshavardhan? Harshavardhan position. Okay, as we know, Harshavardhan won his first game, so he need to make a draw only. Draw more than enough for him, and looks like his position is really very well, very well, and even he's pawn up. Yes. Harshavardhan. Okay. I want to see you in a final match. Okay, perfect. So, Justin, what happened with you? Of course, yes, it's tough. It's tough to do something after the losing game. But anyway, try. No fear. Go forward. I don't know how, but try to make some threads to create something. I don't know, bishop d8, rook f d8, f6, maybe something like this. Oh no, even after that, bishop e4 is coming, not so pleasant. But what to do? I want to keep pieces on a board, but not possible. Okay, maybe bishop d8 is some kind of only move. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about Justin in this position. So, okay. Let's check. Ilya game. King a1 he played. Wow, Nicholas. Do you know that you cannot to win your game if you're playing Queen d1 and King a1? Such active possibilities, my friend. A4, f4, and now always some knight b3 is coming. Knight b3, okay, maybe knight b3 now is not dangerous. Knight b3, knight takes b3, c b3, and queen takes b3, a b3, and queen takes b3. So it's okay, but somehow if we will remove his knight from d4, then knight b3 will be a real threat. Maybe even now e5. No, but I don't like give him chance to bring knight on f5. So what then? Okay, maybe g6 with a simple idea to play e5, removing knight from d4 and then knight b3 check, opening a file and trying simply to checkmate our opponent. So maybe g6 not so bad move. Maybe g6 is not so bad move. Okay, let's check how he played. Well, sometimes, what can I say? Sometimes even myself can offer some normal move. Honestly, I'm really very surprised that Ilya also thinking like me, and he played g6. Okay, and Nicholas also thinking correct. So he trying to prevent black e5, and he pushed his pawn on e5. Okay. Uh, okay, and now this thinking same. Now this position. Oh no, he took, Ilya took, and pawn takes, pawn takes. Yes, now this position. So maybe simply we need to make short castle. What do you think? What do you think, gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, short castle. Next move, something like rook fd8, and after that it will be some kind of zugzwang for white. It will be zugzwang for white. But wait, can we take pawn on g2? Of course, I know, it's too much, it's too risky. But okay, just for fun, if we will think like this, can I take? No, it's too much. Yeah, not necessarily. When you're playing in a World Cup, so it's better to win without any risk. So especially when your position is really really well. So yeah, okay, I prefer to make short castle. I prefer to make short castle. What about Ilya? Oh, Ilya's thinking. Okay. Very complex position, but I think black set up his pieces well better. White pieces is not active, so I think really very good position for Ilya Makaviv now. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's check our ladies games. Oh, sorry. No. Yeah, Tamar. Wow. Tamari Queen on h7 now. Wow. I was worried that her opponent checkmate her, but now I see that it's fine. Okay, Queen f3, Tamari played. Her opponent played Queen g5 and King f1. Yes, and we stopped discussion from this moment. Okay, and f5. f5, she made my move. But I was worried about g3. Yes, but Tamari simply took pawn on f5. Capture, and now g3 is not possible because queen h3 check is coming. So Tamari played simply rook ad1. Wow. Rook ad1, rook ac8, it was in the game, and then she played queen e4. Queen e4, and what is this? If I will take, bishop, pawn takes e4, pawn takes e4, sorry, pawn takes c4, bishop takes c4, and what then? And then can I play rook c5? Oh, but oh, come on, Singi. We know that you need to win a game, but if you're getting really very good endgame, what's the reason to keep queens on a board? Check, knight h4, queen e7, bishop check on g6, king f8 not possible because queen h8 checkmating, king f6, simply white can take on e8. Yeah, Tamari is really well. And now any move and white will bring his knight on f5. Wow, Tamari, so good. So good. Yeah. Okay. Singi is thinking now. Okay, but no choice in my opinion. You need to play king f8. King f8. Mm, Knight f5, and okay, just I don't know, something like Queen f6 maybe. Yes, I know takes, knight d6 is coming, and black losing exchange, but what to do? No choice. No choice. And Singi playing the king g8. Oh, no, 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 no. Because it's one more extra option for white. Knight h6 check. Knight f5 for sure. Tamari played. Queen is hanging. H6 is hanging. D6 is hanging. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I think. I don't want to say before the finishing of game, but I think Tamari have really very good chances to play in a final match. Wow. Okay. So good, good, good. Okay, let's will check. Uh oh, oh. It's a draw on a board. So congratulations, Harshavardhan. We'll meet you in a final match. In a final match. Wow, so perfect. Congratulations. And against whom you will play this final match, we will know very, very soon. Nicholas against Ilya. Winner of this match will play against Harshavardhan. And what happened? Nicholas sacrificed exchange, but his pieces now is working. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, honestly, I like white position now. King in the center still. Rook on h8 not doing something. All dark squares is weak. Oh, what happened? What happened, Ilya? Um, okay, no time to check, not to check full game. Just we'll follow this game with this position. Mm-hmm. Check. It's happened. Rook c8, knight h3, queen f4, and now Ilya thinking. Oh, I'm a bit worried about Ilya position. Maybe we need to play rook h5 somehow to use this rook. And after queen f6, maybe the rook takes c5, because bishop on c5 is really very, very dangerous piece. Really very dangerous. And disturbing black king. So, rook h5, I'm waiting from Ilya. Yes, it's happened. Rook h5, and directly Nicholas playing knight g5. Knight g5. Preventing any rook f5, of course. And position is very complex, honestly. So I can't say that Ilya can win this position easily. Rook takes c5. It's happened. It's happened in the game. Takes, and what then? And queen c7. Queen c7. Ilya, it's a joke or what? How you can keep your queen on c7? Any checks on a4 is coming. Even, oh no, no, no. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yes, I know that it's time pressure, and it's really very tough decision, but queen c7. Wow. Okay. Bishop f5. Oh, it was your best piece, bishop on c2, and now you're living on f5. Ilya, come on. Come on. Rook on h5, bishop on f5, and queen on c7. Position is totally losing, in my opinion, for Ilya Mokoveev. Knight f3, it's happened. And okay, finally. Again, he bring his bishop on c2. Queen takes a4. Okay, never mind. Yes, yes, this is correct. Of course, we need to improve our rook, otherwise we will lose easily. Okay, and Nicholas thinking now, and making rook e1. Okay, king f8, knight d4. Okay, take on e5. Take on e5, my friend. At least, okay, yes, it's happened. Yes, yes, yes. Nicholas thinking, take on e5, and black will try to checkmate. Will try to checkmate, but maybe it's not dangerous. But how to play? Knight c2, bc2, and rook e5 not possible because we have c1 new queen. Maybe rook takes e5, queen e5, knight c2 now. And after capture, queen takes c2. And it looks like easily winning, but we need to keep pawn on a board and to do something. So I think still position is very complex. Very complex. It's happened. Oh no, come on, come on. You need to keep your pawn on b3. You need to do something. Oh no, Ilya, come on. I don't know how. Maybe queen d5. Queen d5, knight d4. Queen d5, knight d4. But look, and Jen thinks that this position is equal. We need to search something. We need to search something. Gentlemen, can you help me? I not see something. Maybe I'm missing something. Queen d5, knight d4. What else? What else? What else? Maybe h3 we can play. H3? Wow, it was chance. Yes, and then Jen agree with myself. Look. And after capture, queen d5. Now, okay. It was so good chance. Oh, Ilya. Oh, but what then? What was in the game? Let's check. Capture, takes. Queen c7. No, but this position is losing, I'm sure. h3, preventing queen d5. Why are you not pushing your pawn, your b pawn, Nicholas? Just simply enjoying your position or what? Why? You lost your c pawn. You lost your c pawn. But maybe even pawn and game is losing. Yeah. White king can save this pawns on the king side very easily and can create one more pass pawn. So how we need to play? Maybe even g4. G4, g5. Oh, wait. Maybe some chances to make a draw. King b1, e4, f5, and so they still playing. Okay. No, this position is losing. Yeah, it's a losing position. King b5, black will play, and white will bring his king on d4. And it's easy way. King going on d4 and then g4, immediately winning. Or h4 and trying to create one more pass pawn on the king side. No, Ilya. I was so confident. About you, but yeah, it's nervous. Oh, yeah, so sad, so sad. Mm. Okay, what to do? What to do? Okay, Nicholas is sinking, but this position is easily winning. So Justin lost his match against Harshavardhan, and Harshavardhan, I think, will meet with Nicholas in final match. What else? Okay, we'll check Tamari. Okay, Tamari even checkmated her opponent. What happened after King G8? If you remember, we stopped watching from this position, and of course Tamari played Knight F5 and the Queen C7. Oh, yeah. Rook is hanging on E8, yes, and okay, just check. And knight e7 checkmate is coming. Queen g8 is a threat. H5 and okay, yeah. So congratulations to Tamari. Okay, she won. I think it was semi-open, semi-final match, and yes, she going in a final match. So tomorrow will be match for the third place. And day after tomorrow, as I said, we will meet. We will see final players and who will play for gold and silver medals. So perfect, good. Congratulations, Tamari. Who else? Miroshnik Yekaterina lost against Beidulaeva Gohar. I think Beidulaeva Gohar, Azerbaijan chess player. Okay. So honestly, I not remember how they played in the first game. I think it was draw, and Beidulaeva won now. So probably she going in a next stage. So congratulations, Beidulaeva Gohar. Okay, who else? Just let's check running games. Maybe some. Oh no, finished. It's finished. So quickly, let's check. Let's check the players. Okay, under 10, it's a draw. Dao Huang against Erdogmus. Okay, under 12, Veto Hinsawa. He won. Okay, he won first game and he won second game. Congratulations, Veto Hinsawa. See you in final match. Who else? Samunenkov Ihor lost against Rachkova Mrinmoy. Perfect. Under 14. Sorry. Yeah, under 14. Guret Ediz made draw. Just look till stalemate they played. Gurel made draw against Ngo Bach. Okay. Under 16. Ramos Aranda won. Oh, wow. Ramos Aranda won against Christopher Yu. And as I remember, Christopher won his first game. So today we will see some Armageddon match also. Okay. Especially between strong players. Okay, perfect. So, who else? Okay, these sections we looked. Under 10 girls, Preobrazhenskaya Diana won. Wow. I think she lost first game and she take revenge. Okay, Diana, perfect. So, one more minimum Armageddon we will check, we will see. Who else? Lee Alice won against Khalil Ahmed. I think Lee Alice won even first game today also. So congratulations to Alice. She going in the next stage. Um, Gal Zoka, she won against Wong Ellen. Okay, and girls, girls under 16, Wu Bui Ti Tan won against Ksenia Balabaeva, and Wu won her game against Ksenia. Oh, honestly, not remember first game what was the result. Okay, we can't congratulate. We don't know result, so Wu won in second game. Okay, we'll make one more break, and after a few minutes they will start to play Armageddon. So don't leave us, please. After a few minutes we will continue. See you. Hello again. So I thought um, that not will be so much Armageddon games, but I see, okay, minimum 5-6 games will be there. So we will enjoy. We'll wait some 2 more minutes maybe. Oh, okay. Valadar playing. Wow. Valadar playing. So Armageddon games. Okay, for sure. Valadar game I want to see. So he's black. E4 c6 as we see. Okay, so this game for sure I want to check against Pranesh. Honestly, I don't know how they played first 2 games. Maybe 2 draws was there. But okay. So Pranesh thinking after Valadar c6. No. Sorry. They already made some few moves. d4, d5, e5, bishop f5, knight f3, e6. Yes. So it's still theory. Knight d7, a4, a5, knight a3, queen c7. Both players know this theory and playing really very fast. f4, knight g6. Wow, knight g6 even, like this. Bishop d3, and Valadar played bishop e7. Honestly, I'm a bit worried about white position. To play bishop h7 and knight g6 looks for me a bit strange. Okay, simply white can push his pawn on f5, right? And looks really very risky. I don't believe that this position is so good for black. Rook a e8, queen g4. Yeah, it's very simple to play this position for white. You see, just simply bringing pieces on the king side. Oh, h4. Take. Yes, at least we need to take something. Bishop h6, knight takes f5. Yes, rook f5 and bishop g6. Okay. Knight f4. Wow. Knight f4. So fast and strong Pranesh playing. Bishop a3. Pawn takes a3, and now Valadar move. Let's will check. So gh6, is it? gh6. If I will take knight g6, but it looks like normal, no? gh6, knight capture, pawn takes, queen check, and simply I can play queen g7. And it looks like well for black, or even maybe winning. Yeah, okay, maybe not necessarily for white to take on g6. I can understand maybe rook f6. Rook f6. And now white threatens to take on g6. Yeah, it's a bit risky for black, but what to do? Even directly I cannot see some normal move. Maybe queen d7. And if e6, rook takes e6 we have. Okay, maybe rook d7. So let's check. Sorry. What was in the game? Queen d7, yes. e6 and rook takes e6. Yes, Valadar. We need to make a draw, Valadar. Not necessarily to checkmate our opponent. Draw is more than enough. Okay, and now Pranesh is thinking, okay, if knight takes e6, simply we're taking by queen, rook is hanging, and bishop on h6 is hanging also. And it looks absolutely fine for black. Yes, okay, perfect. Valadar Voladar perfect. And even timing is well. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So I'm sorry for a Pranesh supporter, followers maybe, but I'm honestly saying that I'm supporting Voladar. Okay, 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 okay. What was then? Rook f1. Voladar played rook f6. Okay, it's been and it's fine. Knight g6. Pawn takes. Rook takes. Oh, queen is not hanging on d7. So rook f6. Of course. Capture, capture, and this position. Okay, perfect. Voladar, even good. Just push your pawn on g5, trade the rooks, and play knight b6, take on a4. It's enough to make a draw, Voladar. More than enough. Not necessarily to win your opponent. You can make quickly by hand moves. It's more than enough. Push your pawn on g5. Okay, wait. How he played king f7. Come on. Oh, even better than my well, they're perfect. Yeah. So really very good player. Yes. Perfect. Well, there. And okay, just look. A Pranesh understanding that after bishop takes g5, capture, knight b6, black cannot lose this game, and he's sacrificing by trying to play fast. Capture. Yes. Rook takes f4, but Voladar playing fast and controlling position. Yes. So good. Yes. Okay, bringing rook and knight f6, knight e4. I think killing our white position, or even killing the game. Killing okay, winning. Take. Oh, even not sacrificing. Come on, Voladar. Just play knight f6, knight e4, and take pawns. Okay, finally, he did it. Yes, this position on a board now. Okay, it was. Ah, so okay, not necessarily in my opinion to check Moses' game. White is totally winning, and even by timing as well. So for sure, White will win this position. Sorry, Christopher, you won his game. Okay. It was a bit nervous match. He won first game, then lost in the second game, and finally in Armageddon he won. Uh, okay, I don't know him personally, but I following his results, and I like how he playing, and I I guess he will have really very good chess future. Okay, congratulations, Christopher. See you in the final match. Okay, who else? Okay, anyway, we will check Valadar. Yes, Valadar won. So good. Congratulations, Valadar. See you in a final match. Let's continue. But okay, for Pranesh and for Christopher opponent, of course, yes, it's really very sad that you lost, but anyway, you will have a chance to fight for the third place. So don't relax, guys. Tomorrow you will fight for bronze medal. It's also a very big honor to be a bronze medal of World Cup. I think so. Uh, we'll check some other games. Urasov Matvey against Vas Etan. And Urasov lost. Urasov lost, I don't know, probably by time. But okay, maybe even by position. Position is losing. So congratulations was. See you in a final match. And Matvey, for you, what to say? Try to show in our match for bronze medal. Yes, of course, it's sad to lose, but what to do? what to do. Um, Ansat, Ansat Aldiar, my friend, my good friend. Ansat won his match. Okay. Uh yes, he lost in the first game. Then I think he take revenge and finally, wow, brilliant, Ansat, brilliant. Congratulations, Ansat. I know his father, so I know Ansat also. Perfect, Aldiar. Congratulations. So a match. Uh, a final match he will play. He will play. Okay, for Mihei. So Mihei, try to show your best tomorrow for bronze medal. Okay, nice. And a girls section. Uh, Preobrazhenskaya Diana lost against Guna Vardana. Guna Vardana, congratulations. So minimum silver medal you will get. Minimum. So maybe even you will win a match for final match and you will take gold medal. Okay, congratulations. And one more match against Wong Ellen against Gal Zoka, and Gal Zoka won her game. Congratulations. So I think it's a match for. I mean, it's a semi-final match and winner going in a final match. Congratulations, Gal. So see you in a final match. And Wong Ellen, see you tomorrow. I think for bronze bronze match for bronze medal. Yeah. So okay, let's all finish for today. It was very interesting day. Some interesting games was there. Some nervous even, but generally it was good. Yeah. Okay. I want to say goodbye and see you tomorrow. And it will be match for the bronze medals. Yeah. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.